We live in the times of a lot of accessibility and maybe a lack of education in these kind of features when it comes to single-use plastic, right? So like, a lot of people who tend to end up by finding it much more convenient to end up by buying certain single-use items rather than making the extra 2 or 3 steps to move into something which is reusable and also having to do the investment into that kind of thing. We as REROOT technically want to kind of break that cycle. We want to try and offer that ease of accessibility that people are able to find these kind of reusable products all under one single roof. So technically that comes from our website. And essentially, obviously also provide that kind of awareness and that kind of education factor, that trying to teach people that there is and there are other ways and means of moving away from single-use plastic to something which is actually reusable, and it is something which makes more sense for your lifestyle as well. REROOT is also myself, and the co-owner is my sister. And we grew up, I think, in a family where, we had a big respect for the environment. We would go on picnics every Sunday, hiking. We would go. We were lucky enough that our parents took us, on holidays abroad in the mountains and stuff like that. So we were always surrounded by natural, pure, pristine environment. And I think we really remember the owned Malta in a sense, right? Like countryside, not the things which weren't really touched, and things which were really respected. And for me, that is like something of my core values, something that's really important to me, that we do show that kind of level of respect towards the environment, that it is something that we technically should give back to. And I think why it drove me towards REROOT is essentially that like we as human beings have a responsibility to make sure that we give back and we respect what the world or what the planet basically gives us in return. And I think that's where we're not really there right now. Starting my own business, starting REROOT, going down this path was not so easy, as many people think, okay, wow, you have your own business, must sound amazing, you're independent. It's not. It is the case, it's great, but the journey to get there was very, very difficult. I had a very, very different life before this. I was traveling a lot. I had a corporate job, if you want to call it a corporate job, working like in Switzerland in pharmaceuticals, very opposite to what I'm doing now. And I had to make the decision where I found that what I wasn't doing wasn't really aligning with who I am and my core values and what I believe in. And it just felt that I was going against the grain in a sense, right? So I had to make a decision basically of, quitting what my co-career of like 10 years and starting REROOT. And definitely it was a challenge. I have a lot of raised eyebrows, a lot of questions from people, from family and whatever, but I don't think I will ever look back. If anybody came up to me and asked me and told me they want to follow their dreams, they want to go down this path of becoming an entrepreneur or starting their own business, I think it's great. I think personally I always follow the very cliche kind of like saying of you only live once, and I really do believe that it's true. You only live once essentially, and why not give it a try, see how it goes. And you can always, meaning a failure is never really a failure, right? You learn from those lessons, you learn from those mistakes, you pick up the broken pieces and you start again in something different. So I think it just brings out more color, more memories, more ideas, more innovation essentially by trying new things. And yeah, give it a try. Why not? This was Jean-Paul from REROOT. I hope you enjoyed me blabbing along. And yeah, follow REROOT for more information about single-use plastic and why not to use it and why to adopt reusables.